Good morning, everybody. We are absolutely happy to welcome you to our new LinkedIn Live, the last one in December. The topic of today is the future of using CAD data in a digital world. Today it's December 18th, 2025. The reason for us setting up that LinkedIn Live was that we think that this is a topic that we should talk about because CAD data is poised to become the living backbone of any product lifecycle, to be connected, AI augmented, and continuously synchronized with digital twins and cloud platforms. This is an evolution that will drive faster innovation, enhance quality, and foster emergence of new business models. In the coming decade, we will explore the integration of real-time AI feedback and generative design directly into CAD workflows. These advancements will empower systems to analyze geometry and instantly suggest manufacturable, performance-optimized variants. Our discussion will include use cases, introduction to the team, their expertise, and outline for plan for 2026. So just for your information, we have put always the LinkedIn QR codes to each of the team colleagues that speak so that you can get directly in contact with them afterwards. So happy to have you join me. My name is Nanette Dorando-Grad, and my team of dedicated product engineers for a focused LinkedIn Live on the future of using CAD data in a digital world. I'm product sales manager at Virtuosity, which is a Bentley company. I work at the intersection of CAD, BIM, digital transformation, helping teams turn design data into actionable business outcomes. Today, my team and me will share real examples and practical steps for using CAD data in modern digital ecosystems, from improved collaboration to AI-driven insights, and leave you with clear next steps to start unlocking value immediately. Let's dive in. Your takeaway of today, hopefully, is practical strategies, real-world examples, actionable next steps. Why you should attend? Get concise, expert guidance. You can apply immediately and join a live conversation about where CAD data is headed in a connected world. So the common business challenges, a lot of people that use CAD software, and how we can solve that with MicroStation-based solutions are: there is very often poor collaboration.
Nanette, you're not sharing the screen. Not sure if you want to share or not.
Okay, just let me quickly see what happened. When did you lose?
You have not shown
the whole thing. I'm sorry. My fault. My bad.
Doesn't matter. It was very clear.
So from current slide. Okay, now, sorry. Let's come back again. Common business challenges that people are facing that are using CAD software and also BIM software, and the solutions that we can offer on basis of MicroStation. We have very often we discover that the collaboration is very poor. We can see that work with huge data sets is complicated or sometimes even impossible. We sometimes struggle to have the project data alive through the shelf life. That means the data is always being outdated from time to time, etc. We have issues with drawings and reports that are disconnected from the 3D model. And there's a lot of, very often we have design with no context information. Oh, sorry. So, and that will bring me to the point to introduce to everybody my colleague Yassir, who already had some nice webinar series running, and who would like to introduce you to some of the use cases, where he's specialized in, what type of prospects, users, professionals he works with. Yassir, your turn.
Yeah, thank you, Nanette, for the short introduction, and welcome everybody to our live LinkedIn session today. So I'm Yassir Yakubi. I'm a product sales engineer at Bentley Systems for over 2 years right now. I'm a civil engineer as a background, focused on urban planning and smart cities, Over the years, I've been involved in a variety of city and infrastructure projects across Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East, collaborating with municipalities, public authorities, and infrastructure stakeholders. Cities today face increasing complexity, dense environments, multiple stakeholders, legacy data, GIS constraints, and growing pressure to deliver projects faster and more sustainable. Urban planning isn't just about static drawings anymore. It's about integrating CAD, GIS, reality data, and BIM into a reliable decision-making environment. So basically, that's the introduction of my background and the persons that I'm more professions that I'm working with and industries that I'm specialized in. Next slide, please, Nanette. So we're gonna go. I will try to illustrate some or walk you through some three real-world examples: Dubai, Helsinki, Rotterdam. Just for information, this is unpaid advertisement, but we're gonna see where MicroStation helped those cities to be more efficient and data-driven urban planning. So next one would be, or next flight would be to Dubai. Dubai municipality manages dozens of road and infrastructure modifications requests each year. Multiple departments and coordination with roads and transport authorities make this process complex. Historically, approvals were paper-based and slow, taking up to 30 days due to rework, coordination delays, and inconsistent data. The objective here was to digitize the workflow, enable CAD-based submissions, standardize the reviews. MicroStation here was used as a standard CAD platform to prepare and review road planning data, fully integrated into Dubai municipality's smart approval system. The impact, as you can see, approvals time dropped from 30 days to 2 working days only. Manual handovers disappeared. Data became consistent. Reviews became faster and more reliable. Please, the next slide, Nanette. So here are quick values or technical points, the key technical points that was brought to this project. From interoperabilities like handles multiple CAD formats and legacy data, automation and standardization, scalability like support increasing projects volumes, and this shows how digitizing urban approvals workflow can directly improve delivery speed and governance. Next slide, please, Nanette. So the next city or the next example is Helsinki. The city faced urban growth, climate adaptation needs, and sustainability goals. Traditional 2D plans no longer supported advanced analysis or long-term planning. The solution here was to a full-scale 3D digital twin covering roughly 500 kilometers squares, including buildings, terrain, utilities, and environment context. Data capture was really extensive, like lidar scanning, aerial and oblique photogrammetry, for example. There was like around more than 11 terabytes of reality data. MicroStation, along with Bentley Cities modeling tools, converted this raw data into structured, georeferenced 3D city model compliant with the city GML standards. As a result, high fidelity model with 10 centimeter ground accuracy, support urban planning, infrastructure coordination, climate simulation, asset management, and public data sharing. Next slide, Nanette. So the values that were imported here to this project are very important, from reality to information workflows, efficient city scale, data management, support smart cities use cases like floats, solar, noise. This demonstrates how digital twin becomes a decision support platform and not just a visualization. And the last flight or the last example will be to Rotterdam. Next slide, please, Nanette. So Rotterdam, the city needed a GIS integration, 3D city model to support infrastructure planning, flood resilience, utilities coordination, and future smart city initiatives. Legacy 2D maps weren't sufficient. MicroStation was used here to model buildings, bridges, terrain again, and utilities and urban projects objects are all fully georeferenced. The key requirements here were a TIE GIS integration, CAD precision and geospatial intelligence, high performance of reality data, LiDAR aerial imagery, and digital twin ready iTwin ecosystem. The outcome, as you can see, more than 200,000 buildings models were done 6 times faster than traditional methods. We reduced the manual errors and data duplication. Living city models supporting long-term planning and future smart cities applications or initiatives. And next slide, please, Nanette. I'm going to show the values that were brought to this project. So the most important ones are the GIS integration and georeferencing data, ensuring all the data align perfectly. High performance reality data integration, bringing like the LiDAR and the aerial imagery together, digital twin, ready iTwin ecosystem for future ready smart city operations. So Rotterdam shows how cities can move from static maps to a connected intelligent urban model. So that's a glimpse into how cities are becoming smarter and more resilient, from streamlining approvals workflows in Dubai to building high fidelity 3D digital twin in Helsinki, to create a GIS integrated ecosystem or iTwin ready model in Rotterdam. It's clear that integrating CAD, reality data, and BIM isn't just a tech upgrade, but it's like more a transforming urban planning and infrastructure management at scale. So if you want to discuss spatial data interoperability, digital twin, or just explore way to make your city smarter, let's connect. I promise no judgment if your zoning map are still into 2D. Thank you, Nanette.
Thanks, Yassir. That was great stuff. And before I hand over to my colleague Maria, I would encourage everybody that listens and watches our presentation. Feel free to drop some notes, drop some questions. Due to the fact that we have so many people talking today, we will answer all questions after the event. So don't hesitate to put in all your questions. We will answer all of them. Thanks. So now I'm handing over to my colleague Maria Sanchez-Tuñón. Maybe one thing before. Sorry, Maria. Maybe it's important to know that Yassir speaks really very good French. So if there is people that require French language capabilities to talk about their stuff, Yassir is the right place to go to. And with my colleague Maria, we have the Spanish language covered as well as German language covered. So whenever there is something that requires Spanish capabilities or German capabilities, Maria is the person you should go to. Now, Maria, it's your turn.
So hi, everybody here. So I'm Maria Sanchez-Tuñón, and I have 20 years of experience in infrastructure projects. And since 2022, I have been working for Bentley Systems as product sales engineer for MicroStation, Open Building, MAP, and OpenPlan. I lived 4 years in Munich, 1 year in UK, and I'm currently based in Madrid, Spain. I'm passionate about helping teams deliver transportation projects with confidence and efficiency. Combining strong management skills and deep expertise in BIM methodologies, we empower stakeholders to streamline workflows, enhance collaboration, and reduce risk. My involvement in roads and railway platform projects, national and iconic ones like High Speed 2 or Haramain High Speed Railway, gives me the practical insight to turn challenges into tailored, innovative solutions. But this is about you, your challenges, your pain points, and the solutions that work on your projects. So I'm going to show 3 examples. Nanette, you can pass to the next slide. I'm going to show you 3 examples where MicroStation, the CAD software, was used. It doesn't matter the size of your project, small or big, MicroStation can help you there. We're going to speak about the bridge over the Llobregat River in Cabrianes from COMSA, Ring 3 Copenhagen tram in Denmark from IDOM, and the Station Island project in the Netherlands from Amsterdam Municipality. In all these examples, the context awareness, the geolocation was key. Now we can, next slide, please. So the bridge over the Llobregat River by COMSA, this project had a great challenge. They had to design and build a new road section while keeping some elements of the old existing bridge, like the abutments and the arcs. They used MicroStation for designing some elements as integration tool and also in the drawing production. In the earlier stages, they could do a classical survey to get information of the existing bridge, or could do a LiDAR or terrestrial scan to get the point clouds, work with them in the CAD, this is one of our software, to create the detailed solid model, and then use the model in MicroStation or any of our open products, so Open Bridge, Open Rail, Open Roads. Next slide, please, Nanette. With MicroStation, they model the punctual elements, for example, the piles, the abutments, and their fins that were existing, but also the walls, the slabs, and the micropiles that were new. They designed the manholes, the traffic signs, you can see some example here, the guardrails, and they use MicroStation also in the drawings, productions, in the layout, as you can see here, the cross-section. Next one, Nanette. Here, we can see the previous situation on the left, the model with the design in the middle, and last pictures shows once the work on site were finished, including the new section with wider lanes, the cycle path on the left, the guardrails, the signals. So on, they were very happy with the results afterwards. And now, next slide, please. We are going to speak about Ring 3 Copenhagen tram from IDOM, where they applied the BIM methodology to design the 28 kilometers length and the 29 stations. They use project-wise as common data environment, Open Rail, and also MicroStation for the secondary cable ducts design, and also for the drawing production. So all the plans, section, details were produced with MicroStation. As you can see here, they highlighted several advantages when working with MicroStation, like integrating different formats and references, IFC, DWG, having no problems when managing big data files. And important here, you need to know that MicroStation 2025, from MicroStation 2025, now you can export also to IFC. They could work faster with MicroStation, and their files had a smaller size, and they could customize whatever. So it was quite satisfactory for them. Now the next one. This is a Station Island project. So this area in Amsterdam was a very busy transport hub where train, buses, trams, and metro lines converge. This led to chaotic traffic situation. And the objective of the project, well, actually there were two projects. So the entree part that is in the front of the station and the Iki Boulevard on the back part. So the objective was to improve transportation and accesses, to restore the area as a true island and provide better services. So the bus station was relocated in the back part. The front part needed to be redesigned, created more spaces for pedestrians and cyclists. And the project included also the construction of 4 bike storage facilities, including one that was underwater, very big one, a large underwater facility. Communication here was very important with public administrations, with inhabitants from the city and stakeholders. And they created also an interactive model. As you can see here, they use MicroStation and other Bentley software like ProjectWise, Open Roads, LumenRT, and also non-Bentley software. Next one, Nanette, please. They had information from different sources and many different formats, and used MicroStation as the main integration tool. The design phase lasted 3 years till 2018. And next one, Nanette. And then you will need to click like 4 times. So MicroStation was used for modeling, for the drawing production, and it was also the base for the integration and visualization. They design and shape the underground bike storage facilities, the access point, the quail walls, bridges. They created technical drawings, as you can see here, generating views and cross-section from the 3D models. And next one, Nanette. And detailed drawings. Next one. Here are all the details, and they produce also the 3D visualization. Next one, also, Nanette. And you need to know that these elements, they are all integrated, produced and designed by MicroStation. They are all integrated in the Red Book, where Amsterdam municipality had all the elements that needed to be applied in all the designs of the roads and the city they are having. And next one. So the construction phase lasted 3 years, and it finished on 2022. And here some images about how it looks like nowadays. So this is the underwater storage facility. Next one.
That's all, Maria, from this side.
there was another one. Well, it doesn't matter. It were some images about the quays
Okay,
and the.
if there's something missing, we will send everybody.
It doesn't
the
matter.
PDF.
It were some images about the quays and the platform from the trams and the station, how it looks like. But
But
we
the
can
next
add them
slide
and we
is
can send them.
already for Sami. So thank you very
Perfect.
much. That's a very that was a
welcome.
very interesting insight. And everybody that is interested in how this worked alike, please contact Maria. You will get the LinkedIn QR codes for each of the colleagues afterwards in the PDF that we send out. Maria, as I said, speaks Spanish and German plus English, as you heard. And my next colleague is located in Dubai, also speaks a little bit German, but is mostly responsible for the Middle East business. So I will hand over now to my new colleague, Sami El Hussein. And yeah, Sami, go ahead, introduce yourself.
Thank you very much, Nanette. Thank you, Maria and Yasser, for providing such insightful examples. Hey, everyone. My name is Sami El Hussein. I'm a product sales engineer here at Bentley Systems. My educational background is in mechanical engineering, and I've had hands-on experience in underground utilities and urban infrastructure projects. I've worked closely with consultants, contractors, and city authorities, so I've seen firsthand how coordination issues, especially below ground, can quickly impact project timelines and costs. Today, I primarily support CAD and BIM managers, utility and infrastructure engineers, planners, and project managers, these people who are responsible for making sure designs are accurate, coordinated, and ready for execution. My mission is to help the teams working in fast-growing cities like Dubai and many other cities in the Middle East deliver infrastructure projects faster and with fewer conflicts. I focus on improving coordination between disciplines and companies, leveraging our tools as interoperability, automation, and performance to reduce clashes, standardize workflows, and increase confidence in design data, particularly for underground utilities. Now, I'd like to go through a couple of examples, success stories related to my industry. The first example comes from Indonesia, Indonesia's new capital city, Nusantara, and specifically the presidential complex. It's a national scale multidiscipline development. The main challenge here they faced was coordinating large volumes of design data across building, infrastructure, and underground services, with multiple stakeholders working in different CAD standards and under very tight deadlines. Using Bentley's digital environment with MicroStation at the core, the project team unified their design data into a single consistent workflow, enabling better coordination between above and below ground elements. As a result of this, they managed to achieve around $60 million in cost savings and accelerated the design phase by, as you can see, 33 days. And they significantly reduced conflicts between disciplines, this demonstrates how strong CAD coordination directly impacts time, cost, and risk at the large city scale. Now to go for the next example. Yeah, so the next success story I would like to share with you guys, unlike the first one, which was a new city development, the second example comes from Jian new area in China, where the challenge was the renovation of an existing urban corridor. The project involved subways, underground spaces, and utility corridors within a dense city environment. Traditional 2D workflows made it impossible to manage existing conditions and coordinate challenges across disciplines. So by adopting a digital design approach using our tools, again, with MicroStation as the central CAD platform, the team was able to integrate survey, utility, and design data into a coordinated model. This led to a 28-day reduction in design time, over 60% fewer design changes, and up to 20% improvement in design efficiency, saving a large amount of money for them, largely driven by better underground utility coordination and reduced rework. And for underground utilities, from my experience, I've noticed that coordination between the different stakeholders and contractors working on different utilities is the main point to overcome, because I believe that's one of the most impactful obstacles to be overcome in order to deliver the projects faster with fewer mistakes. And now, if we move on to the next slide, I would like to share with you the unified impact and outcomes for both these cases. When we look at both projects together, one a new capital city and the other one an urban renovation. See, for infrastructure, it's from my experience, mainly it's either a new city development, so you're gonna have to lay new networks, or an existing old network that needs to be renovated or maintained, or so on and so on. So across both cases, MicroStation enabled more accurate integration of existing utility data, fewer clashes between underground services, faster design iterations, standardized reliable deliverables, and greater confidence in design data used for approvals and construction. Whether it's a new city or existing urban areas, underground utilities are always one of the highest risk components of infrastructure projects. MicroStation helps teams manage that risk by providing the performance, interoperability, and automation needed to deliver coordinated designs faster and more reliably. And I would like to thank you all for your time, and I look forward to continuing this conversation. I appreciate everyone listening. If you have any questions regarding infrastructure projects here in the Middle East, you can always connect with me and reach out. I will be happy to help you and support you through your projects.
Thanks, Sami. That was very insightful. But don't forget, all you guys that are listening to us, the team is not only responsible for certain regions, but more or less for the whole region of EMEA. So when you have infrastructure projects, for example, that happen somewhere else and that is not Middle East, also Sami is a good person to go to. Same for Yasir and his expertise, same for Maria and her expertise. So the region should not bother you, should not keep you away from reaching out and raise your questions. So, and with that, I hand over to the next colleague, which is Wasim Huzier. Some of you might already know him from his earlier days with a partner called CAD Venture. They were doing lots of business in UK mainly, but also out of UK. And now, Wasim, it's your task.
Nanette, you need to actually let Wasim in.
Oh.
He has some connection issues, I think.
Should we go to Kuba then, or will Wasim come back?
We can let's say go back to Wasim, but please let him in, and I can start now.
Then excuse me for a second. I need to go back to StreamYard. No.
Oh, here I am. I think I'm here.
So Wasim is here. Okay, let me share. Let me go back to my screen again. Now I need to. This is always a little bit tricky when you have to do something else in between. So, Wasim, our colleague from UK, but not only responsible for UK, but also for other regions of the world, former CAD Venture colleague, now with Bentley since a year. So go ahead, Wasim.
Yeah, hi all. Thanks again, and apologies. I'm having some technical issues with my camera. But nonetheless, let's carry on. So as Nanette's just mentioned, yes, my name is Wasim Huzier. Some of you may know me from CAD Venture. So previous partner of Bentley, based in the UK, now have been acquired. So I've been at Bentley Systems now for a year. Prior to that, I did have a background, or I have my background in architecture. So I did work out in practice in Putney in London, more focusing on residential architecture. That intertwined with what I do now, I have a very strong passion for looking at how technology, design, architecture can combine with each other to produce some really incredible outcomes. But with that being said, and like most of you and pretty much maybe all of you, we all have pain points and challenges that gets to us on a day-to-day basis with the projects. And what I wanted to do was take this opportunity to reassure you and show you guys how MicroStation is the hidden superhero when it comes to this. But before I do so, as you can see on the screen, I work with all sorts of architects, so from landscape, commercial, residential, educational, interior, so a range of that. And I will outline how MicroStation has benefited such projects. So first off, we've got Hafen City, Dresden in Germany. Now, this is a major urban development initiative in Germany. This is located along the, now forgive me for my pronunciation, but the Neustädter Hafen.
Neustädter Hafen on the Elbe River.
Thank you, Nanette. There you go. And this is, as you can see, a mixture of residential and commercial architecture. Now, this project was a very, very, very big project. And here there was a lot of challenges. So the goal here was to transform a former industrial harbour into a vibrant, sustainable residential and commercial district, which you see on the screen. So as you can see, large scale data integration was an issue, time pressure, of course, with a project of this magnitude. And of course, naturally, the bigger it is, the more performance issues you handle. But not to worry, with interoperability, MicroStation was able to allow multiple software platforms for smooth collaboration, which ticked one of the boxes. Again, looking at modeling, looking at the large modeling complex data sets, again, MicroStation was able to come in and assist with that. And of course, looking at visualizations as well, again, high quality 3D models, which was brilliant for presenting this to stakeholders as well. Combine all of that together, the performance for this project, the loading speed and improved rendering increased by 40%. So it saved time by 40%, and it reduced the design change time by 20%. So really, really effective use of that. And of course, with MicroStation, as they say, bigger is better. In this case, it was because this is ideal for large urban development projects, which does require flexibility, which obviously big projects do suffer with. Next one, please, Nanette. But that doesn't mean it doesn't cater for smaller projects. That doesn't mean it can't cater for things that are a bit more simplistic but beautiful in its own way. So this project here is Villanese in Italy, and this is an interior project where it was basically a high-end residential interior design and a furnishing project. And the challenges for this particular project was looking at complex geometries alongside bespoke furniture. And of course, with this particular project, there was very, very tight deadlines, of course, contractual penalties for delays. And again, there was a need for this seamless coordination between design and manufacturing. So where does MicroStation come in? Well, it catered for all of that. So, it was able to allow for 3D modeling, allow precise 3D modeling for bespoke furnitures and architectural elements. And the architect who was designing this was also using a different software called Progenio, which is a CAD software specifically for furniture design. So this was interoperable with MicroStation, which was beneficial because it allowed end-to-end workflow, which again made things so much smoother. As a result, simplified design changes, optimized planning, reduce of costs and mistakes. And as a result, that tight deadlines was met, and again, there was an avoidance of contractual penalties for delays. And then if we just go to the next slide for me, Nanette. So you're probably thinking, well, look, there's so many software out there. Why MicroStation? What makes MicroStation so great? Well, again, the proof is in the pudding, or in this case, the project. Precision and interoperability. Like I said, it can handle big, small, whatever it has, it can handle without issues, without fuss, straight to the point. Performance-wise, again, it's fast, it's efficient, and it doesn't let you down, especially for the larger scale projects. When it comes to visualization, as you know, the industry we're in, it's all about what we see. What we see is what we get, and MicroStation does deliver. Again, looking at stakeholder presentations, approvals from client, again, it delivers and it doesn't fail. And last but not least, the most important, MicroStation might not be your cup of tea, but again, if you are working with someone who does have it, it allows for cross-discipline collaboration. So again, no one's left out, everyone's involved, and that's the way we want it to be. So if you're looking for a platform to jump off next time, or hop onto, sorry, MicroStation is the one to go for. Many thanks. And of course, if you have any questions or if you want to dig in deeper with any of this, please feel free to reach out to myself, and I'll be more than happy to elaborate and just show you the true power of this software. Many thanks.
Super. Thanks, Wasim. Also, that was very insightful, and though totally different topic. I think it's important for a lot of our attendees and potential users. So now handing over to my colleague Jakub. He is Polish, so Polish language and English language for sure, and he takes also care for a special amount of countries in EMEA, but he also has another specification. So Jakub, go ahead and introduce yourself, please.
Yes, thank you very much, Nanette. And first of all, apologies for my voice. Winter got to me a little bit today. But hello, everyone. My name is Jakub Grzesiak, and I'm product sales engineer in Bentley since 2024. I'm an engineer with background in plant and electrical design, and I'm working with engineering teams across Europe and Africa. I partner with a wide range of professionals like plant electrical engineers, but also BIM managers, project managers, CAD managers, different stakeholders, operators, and many, many others. So what I do for my customers is more than just providing a software. My job is to help users optimize their workflows, connect data, design, and delivery. Because many of my users, many of my clients share similar challenges, like disconnection between different disciplines, the manual processes that slows down entire projects, difficulty managing large data sets. And here, our solutions and our workflows with MicroStation, OpenPlant, OpenUtility Substation address those challenges by creating a connected digital environment that improves accuracy, speeds up design, reduces risks, and allow automation. This year, we also introduced this AI workflows, so I'm also very happy to discuss them with you. So now going to the first case study I'd like to show to you. Please, Nanette, next slide. Thank you. So the first one is the CITIC Heavy Industries, and CITIC was tasked with delivering a smart green cement factory, a project that required coordinating multiple engineering disciplines and automating previously manual processes. And the challenges were pretty clear: the complex mechanical and electrical systems, manual workflows slowing down projects, and need for connected data environment. And with our solutions like MicroStation, OpenPlant, and Bentley iTwin technology, CITIC was able to reduce construction time by 7%, cut operation and maintenance cost by 30%. That is estimated to generate $1.2 million saving annually. So this project shows how combining MicroStation with OpenPlant's design capabilities can transform industrial project into sustainable data-driven operations. Next slide, please. The second case study I'd like to show you is Essential Energy. So Essential Energy in Australia wanted to lower network operating costs and improve design efficiency for their substation and network projects. And their challenges were manual survey and design workflows, compatibility issues between different data sources, and need for accurate construction drawings. So with our solution, MicroStation and OpenUtility Substation, Essential Energy was able to reduce traveling time by 80%. They were 60% fewer design changes, which also lowered the design cost by 50%, and overall reduced carbon footprint, environmental impact. So this case study demonstrates how Bentley tools deliver real results: speed, accuracy, interoperability, and also green projects. Thank you very much for listening, and I'm looking forward for our future collaboration. Feel free to contact me if you have any questions, if you like to analyze your specific case. I'm here for you together with our experts. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Jakub. That was great. So as the colleagues already mentioned, and I already mentioned several times, this session is entitled to show you the broadness of what is possible with MicroStation and MicroStation technology, and to give you a better understanding of what industries can be supported, what type of projects can be supported, etc. So what else is important to be mentioned? MicroStation is vital to the design of the project lifecycle. Who of the team wants to give us, to explain us quickly the MicroStation AutoCAD advantages? Thanks, Maria.
So I think it's important to highlight that with MicroStation, you can work and design directly in 3D, and you can work as we have seen in a small project, but also in very big projects one. So managing big data set, it doesn't break, it doesn't collapse. So it's a very good tool. And it's important also about the interoperability, because you can integrate MicroStation support more than 70 different format files. I think it is 3 times more than our competitors. And you can import IFC, DWU shape files from GIS software, and now you can export also to IFC in MicroStation 2025. And I would highlight also the context awareness of geolocation, that you can have it in MicroStation, working with MicroStation.
Super, thanks. And who wants to talk us quickly through the most important features of MicroStation?
Yeah, I can go ahead and do that. So as it's been mentioned before, but again, when it's good, you got to say it again. It's easily scalable and reliable for large size projects. This is a very important point because again, most of the projects right now, let's say in the Middle East, you can say are very large scale projects involving huge data sets that you need to be able to handle without losing any efficiency or time. All right, and again, as my colleague Maria stated, the file format and consistency across products. With consistent formats, there is less conversion loss or mismatch across tools, as well as consolidating different deliverables into a single environment. It's instead of juggling multiple platforms, everything resides in one stable ecosystem. So once you have the Bentley ecosystem in your using the Bentley ecosystem in your projects, you will be able to the flow of the design and all the other operations you have to go through in your projects will just become seamless. And of course, the interoperability for increased collaborations facilities. This facilitates cross-team cooperation and smoother data exchange. I would say these are the main, the most effective features of MicroStation that help teams deliver their projects at the maximum efficiency possible.
Super. Thanks, Sami, and thanks, Maria. So we're slowly coming to the end. I want to offer everybody that is interested and did not yet do it to access our 14 days trial. This is cost-free. You only need to register against using that QR code. That means that gives you, if you're not a Bentley customer yet, gives you free access to try out the software 14 days. While that trial, you can always contact us and ask for more help if that is needed. Just scan the QR code and go ahead. Then this is something for Yasir. We have existing content. Yasir?
Exactly. Yeah. This is just a reminder of our last webinar series. Now it's available on demand. There is two sessions focused on key challenges around spatial data accuracy, automation, and managing large transit projects, especially in the Middle East. It can be applied in many other projects all around the world in urban planning, particularly in rapidly expanding urban environments. The highlights are like practical approaches to align transit and land use data, automating map and zoning updates, and improving coordination across a team and stakeholders. The content is really like very useful. It's a use cases driven and directly connected to real project conditions. We had some examples in Dubai, for example, making it like relevant for planners, engineers, and decision makers alike. So I invite you to watch this session at your convenience and share with them with your teams. And don't forget to scan the code to get access. Or you can just connect with me directly, or just check my LinkedIn page. You can see the links there to register and watch that on demand. Thank
Super.
you.
Thanks, Yasir. So this is now the last page. Keep in touch with us on LinkedIn. I think that's most important message that we can provide at the moment, because we're in preparation for new campaigns. New campaigns in the sense of that we present more content via LinkedIn Live or via webinars. The next one is presumably to be started in March. Content will be MicroStation in a plant or open utilities environment, presumably hosted by Kuba. And then we have webinars coming up in May and June, and additional LinkedIn Lives on September and November. The exact info will be announced soon via LinkedIn and other media, whatever we can find to make it public. So stay tuned, stay with us, and let's keep in touch. The more, the better. And that's all. Thank you very much for your participation, for listening to us, and we're absolutely happy to reach out to you when you come back to us. Use the QR codes or type us directly a message on LinkedIn if you already are connected with us, and we're happy to help you with all your belongings in terms of engineering. Thank you very much, and have a great day. And have a great day. Happy seasons greeting, happy holidays, happy Christmas, whatever is important for you. Thank you very much. Now I'm gonna end the stream. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Thanks for attending.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Hello.